Hello, welcome back to my channel. My apologies for being a bit late here. Yeah, we're 3 minutes late. We didn't miss much. We did not miss much. Only 3 minutes. So it's alright, guys. It's alright. Big up to everyone in. Hello, Wim. Hello. How are you doing? Big up predictions. Well, Barcelona is just whipping a ball in here to the far post and they shot scored. What the fuck are you doing? Bruh, what the fuck is that? Shoot, brother. Yo. Damn, Barcelona should have been a goal up there. Now another ball into the box by Barca, and Lewandowski heads it over the bar. Barca going top of the league. Yes, they are. They are going top of the league if they win today. And I think they will. So, yeah, they are going top of the league. Yeah, big up to the shield. Big up to the shield. Subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel out a ton. Like, really, it does. It really does help. So, subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help. And Aston Villa is winning 2-1 against, or has won 2-1 against Chelsea. Logan Temzo 1-1 with Club Next. So, Club Next got a draw. Excuse me, got a draw there. So, what are we looking at right now? In the Belgian League, by the way. Not the second division, but like the first division. May started for the Club Next. He got a chance back. Like, he's been struggling with injury, but he needs to get some fitness, bro. He needs to get some fitness. He's been struggling with injury for a while, hasn't he? But, what does the second division look like? Is Zulte Waregem still top? Yeah, Jelle Vossen is top scorer, by the way. 13 goals by him. And Zulte Waregem is top of the league in second division. With a game in hand. The game against Lokeren Temse is still being played. Zulte Waregem, if they win till the game in hand, will be 5 points clear. Terrible free kick. So they'll be 5 points clear if they win till the game in hand. Who do they play against? Oh, they beat Genk's B team 3-1. Deinze. Okay, Deinze. Let's see. Yeah, bottom of the league. Okay, yeah. Because they got trapped up, didn't they? Yeah. They got trapped up. New player Vince Orgius starts at Club Brugge. No, Club Next. Yeah, at the B team. Barcelona very comfy on the ball here, by the way, this game. Hello, big up Isaac. Hello, how are you doing? If I had to put a bet on this, which I wouldn't, but if I had to put a bet on this, I'd say 1-3 to Las Palmas, because they do like to score, don't they? They do like to score the goals, but they always scramble at some points. It does look like what's his name? Silva is not starting. Why is that? Is he injured or something? Fabio Silva. Let's see. Because he's been good for them, actually. Like, he's not a good player, but he's been good for these man. No, he's not injured. That's weird. That is weird. He's not even in the squad. Unless I'm blind. I'm not. Wow, that is a big surprise. Feyenoord, Almere City. Yeah, Feyenoord should win. Everything is good, but do you know if Frimpong can hack a traditional right back role? From the games I've seen of Bayern, he plays wing back. He's not defensively solid, so no. He's not defensively solid. I would not mind him as a backup winger, but if he wants to play as a backup, but he will not be a starting player for me. Pedri now. Down the right with Koundé. Feyenoord 1-1 apparently. A ball into the box, into nowhere. It's out for a corner. It's out for a corner. Or, sorry, not a corner, it's a goal kick to Las Palmas. And so far, Barcelona have been going forward very well, but they should be 1-0 up. I don't know who that was. I think it was Pedri or Gavi. Threw the ball across the box when he should have just shot. Very dumb. They could be 1-0 up right now if they just shot there. Las Palmas now on the ball with Molero. Goes backwards. Now ball down the right again. And Molero trying to take on Baldi here, but Baldi defends very well. It's going to be out for a corner, so corner to Las Palmas. You know what it is, yeah? Dat Silt. I think Man City should be able to do the same what Real Madrid does, where basically like, you come in and you're gonna hold bench for 3 years, collect the trophies, and then you're gonna go somewhere else and you're gonna get good wages. I think Man City should be able to do that. Like, Real Madrid do that so often, don't they? Like Mesut Ozil, James Rodriguez, oh, ball, just right. Dani Ceballos right now, they're doing that with. So they do that a lot. So I think Man City is starting to get to the size where they can do that. But Man City, like Real Madrid's bad seasons, they finish second. Man City's bad seasons is a top 4 race. Like, that's the difference. So Man City needs to really convince everyone who comes in. You join Man City, you will never finish below second. Do you think Brighton will want 150 million pounds for the Baleba, or do you think that was just a January price? Well, they can't ask 150 million because no one will pay it. In January, they were like 150 million because we're gonna bleed you dry, right? You want our best player in January, you better pay up the money. But if they want Baleba, 150 million for him, 15, sorry. They better make sure he keeps performing at an incredible level, which he's not at the moment. He's good, but he's not Rodri, is he now? So, if they want that kind of money for him, he needs to really step up his game, Baleba. He's not that good at the moment. Ball up the pitch now by Koundé. I don't think anyone really needs Baleba other than Man City. And Man City, if they don't want Man City to pay the price for, or if they want to try to drive Man City get money from Man City for the Baleba, Man City can just go to Internationale and say, okay, we'll get someone else. We'll get Vadea. You want us to pay ridiculous money for the Baleba? And CDA, they are skint. They will take the money. We're going to say and we'll pay for the Balea. So, I don't think they have a bargaining chip. I don't think they have a bargaining chip anymore for that type of money. Let me close Discord here. Ball on the left now. Rafinha. Ball backwards here by Barcelona. Barcelona is playing a very tempered game so far. Now Yamal tried to poke a ball through there. It's been lost in traffic. Now cleared. And now Yamal is starting a fight here with this random guy from Las Palmas. Yeah, not sure why this guy is starting a fight with Yamal. Like, bro, who are you? Bro, who are you? Better physicality is a big nah. Cancelo, bro. Cancelo was a baller. If he just didn't have those attitude problems, you know. Like, Cancelo is actually such a baller, isn't he? Like, attacking-wise, he just carried, bro. The amount of big goals he had, and, like, the assist to Erling Haaland for goal against Dortmund. That was Cancelo, you know. That was a Trivela as well by Cancelo. He was one of our best playmakers. Oh, poor passing here by Barcelona. Where is Cancelo now, by the way? Cancelo, transfer market. And Las Palmas shots straight on target. It's poked out from corner. João Cancelo is currently playing at Al Hilal. Okay. He's fallen. He's fallen quite deep. Yeah, he's won 5 league titles. Man has won 5 league titles. That ain't nothing, is it? That isn't nothing. 6 league titles if you count Portugal. Ball into the box here. And, oh, shot, oh, just barely goes wide. Jesus. Barcelona is hanging on by a thread here, I can't lie. Like, look at the crossing, by the way. Look at the crossing by Las Palmas. What Premier League relegation club is doing that? Let's see where Las Palmas is in La Liga. La Liga. Table. They are 16th. Who is 16th in the Premier League? West Ham? Well, to be fair, West Ham can do that. To be fair to West Ham, they can probably do that. But like, if you take 15th in the Premier League, they're not doing that. Which is Man United at the moment. I've never really kept up with transfers the way I do now. As I've always been satisfied with what the club had. Or sorry, with what we had at the club. But now... But how often do rumors from 6 months before the summer window actually hold up? Pretty much never. Pretty much never. Sometimes they hold up. But that's like the really obvious ones. Like Erling Haaland. There were already rumors he was coming to Man City because of his dad. But that is like the pre-planned ones, right? Like Erling Haaland had agreed personal terms with Man City before before the transfer window even started. Because like that was pretty much done. It wasn't even rumors anymore. So Yamal now on the ball. So sometimes they do hold up, but most of the times not really. Like, the only times they hold up is if there's actually personal terms agreed before even a transfer window. Like, take Echeverri. Echeverri, personal terms were agreed before the transfer window, then we loaned him back. And, yeah, we loaned him back, and now he's back at Man City. And, for example, you have Kimmich. Kimmich had rumors 6 months before the transfer window, so Kimmich never came anything of that. Musiala had links. We had links to Baena, to a lot of players really in that KDB role. So we had links all over the place. None of them, nothing happened with it. Ball on the left now for Barcelona. Ball forwards now, and that's a foul on Lewandowski. No, it's not. The only 2 transfers I actually believe in right now is Cambiasso, which I'm 99% sure that we'll get. And I'm at least 90% sure that we're actually going for the words. Well, going for the words doesn't mean we'll get him. I think we're going for the words, definitely, but whether we get him depends on how serious the club is. If the club is willing to spend some deep cash to allow Wirtz to play with De Bruyne, which means keeping De Bruyne for another year, then we'll probably get Wirtz, because like Wirtz's favorite player is Kevin De Bruyne. And he will love to have 1 season with Kevin De Bruyne. And then, if we get him signed up, he'll be in love with Man City, because most players are in love with Man City, bro. When they get to the club, this is the thing, yeah. Man City is so good at holding on to the players we really want to hold on to. Because we treat our players so nice, so well. So, once Florian Wirtz gets here, I think he's here to stay, but as all our big stars are, by the way. But we first need to get him, and that's the difficult part. How are you? I'm good. What about you? Thank you for asking. I'm very good. Might not be very good anymore tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a different story. We'll reevaluate that question tomorrow. Yamal now. Yamal backwards. Calvin Phillips. Yeah, we get him back from loan, by the way. We do get him back from loan, from Ipswich. He's holding bench at Ipswich. You know how sad that is? He's not good enough to play for Ipswich. How many games has he had? Calvin Phillips. He's 29, by the way, Calvin Phillips. He is 29. He's had 15 games for... He's had 15 games for Ipswich, most of which from the bench. If someone told you this guy won the treble, you will think, oh, he's a great player. But no, it's off the bench. It's off the bench. He's barely played full 90s. Yikes. He started a few times recently, to be fair to him, but I really hope we can get rid of this guy. When does his contract expire? Does it expire in 2025? That's when the loan ends, so... Where is Calvin Phillips? Here he is. Yeah, his contract expires in 2028. Yikes. Nah. I think the club will take this seriously too. Pep Guardiola might be taking the piss right now, but the board is trying. You know what the board wants here? The board wants to completely monopolize the Premier League, so that by the time all the FFP rules are gone, only Man City will profit from that. The board wants to completely dominate the Premier League, and they want to stop pumping money into the club. So they want to pretty much have Man City dominating the Premier League so much that they don't need to invest money to continue dominating. So one off season for them is not winning the Premier League. You better believe Khaldoon Al-Mubarak and Sheikh Mansour are not happy that we're fourth right now. They will not be happy if we were second. Long ball down the right now by Las Palmas. And ball forward it's intercepted there by Baldi. Now Barcelona again. Barcelona is so solid, aren't they? Like under Hansi Flick, they have just been so solid. Oh, Yamal. Cook this man, bro. Rafinha is ahead of Yamal. Yamal, poor pass. What was that by Yamal? How much do you actually know about 115? Just as much as everyone else, I suppose. And considering how Man City is moving, we're not guilty. Like, no way Man City would... because Man City already knows the verdict, isn't it? So, no way Man City would spend 200 million in January knowing we're guilty. Like, that doesn't make sense, does it? Local Thames are winning 2-1, by the way, against Club's B team. Goal of Daniel Perzi against Club Brugge. Daniel Perzi. Whatever his name was. If City lost, I would become a Chelsea fan. Nah, stinker and hooked, man. Stinker and hooked. If we lost 1-1-5, then I would not watch Man City until the ownership is gone. that also doesn't make sense because they would just stop you from spending that amount of money. Rafinha now down the left. It's a long ball and headed backwards. Man City has always spent a lot, so that doesn't really make sense. Yamal now into the box. It's headed backwards by Lewandowski and it's cleared. We've always spent a lot of money. Yeah, you know what it is? Rival fans are just salty that Man City is probably getting away with it. Yamal playing meh at the moment. Yeah, he's been shit recently. What's the last time he's done? Like, he's not been shit, but he's been below his own standards. Like, this is the thing here with Yamal. Lamine Yamal is such a great player. But there is simply no reaching that Messi level that has been pinned on him. Like, he's got 5 goals and 12 assists. That's incredible. That's incredible for his age. However, he needs to get 40 GA every season until he's 36 to catch Messi. He needs to average that, which he ain't. Like, people have put ridiculous standards on these players, you know. He started off the season banging though. He got like 1, 2, 4, 5. He got 5 assists and 3 goals, sorry, in the first 6 games of the season. But then he slowed down a bit. He has his moments, but he's not been very consistent, you know. Ball on the left now for Las Palmas. Molero. Cutting inside and has a shot, goes just wide. It's out for a goal kick. I'm tired of people constantly comparing players to Messi and Ronaldo. Same, bro. Same, bro. Like, everyone is Messi or Ronaldo, like, bruv. It was a one-time thing. I don't think we'll see anyone like Messi again, in my opinion. It was just Messi's nature to be that good. Well, I disagree, because I don't think Messi is the most talented footballer of all time. I think R9, the fat Ronaldo, was more talented. I think that Eden Hazard was more talented. But one of them got a career ruined by injuries, and the fat Ronaldo, and the other guy had no fucking work rate. Eden Hazard could have been the best player in the world easily. He just didn't try. He was not bothered. He didn't care about football like that, you know. Now ball into the box, cleared. Barca and Madrid fans live life on easy mode. Absolutely, bro. Like, if you're a Barcelona fan or a Real Madrid fan, your worst season is finishing 3rd. And probably winning a trophy anyways. And they have proper standards. They don't win the league title, they riot. They start rioting every time they don't win a league title. Baldy now. Hazard would rather eat good food and, you know, bro. But you know what the problem is, yeah? When a player is that talented, they stop caring. Because they're like, I don't need to try. I'm just that good. There was no reason for Eden Hazard to try. If he wanted to be the best in the world, okay, he had to put some effort in. But he just wanted to chill. He just wanted to live rich. He just wanted to be rich and play football once in a while. And that's what he did. If he wanted to win 5 Ballon d'Ors in a row, he would have won 5 Ballon d'Ors in a row. But he didn't want that. Which is fair, but I also can't stand when players ruin their own potential. Ball into the hands of the Las Palmas goalkeeper here. Well, yeah, Messi is better than Hazard, but he's not more talented. Eden Hazard is way more talented than Lionel Messi. But he just didn't have the work rate. So Lionel Messi had a lot more work rate. So that's why Lionel Messi became better. There may be football players nowadays who aren't playing the sport itself, but for the sport itself, but for the, things outside of it, like money, fame. Yep, that is actually like more than half of the footballers right now. Like obviously growing up into professional cycling world because like my family managed a cycling club. Growing up in that world, yeah. Like 1/3 of the professional cyclists, and cycling has way less money than football, by the way. 1/3 of the professional cyclists do not give a fuck about the sport. They're just there for the money. And in football, with way more money, or you better believe that way more of those footballers don't care about the sport. Jamal now. But the best footballers, here's the thing, the best footballers tend to be the ones that absolutely love football. Because Eden Hazard, more talented, but he didn't care about football. So he never reached his potential. Messi reached his potential. Because he loved football. And that's why he's better than Hazard. Imagine Hazard with Cristiano's work rate. Exactly. Eden Hazard with Cristiano Ronaldo's work rate, bro, he would have won Belgium the 2018 World Cup alone. And De Bruyne was incredible that World Cup as well. Belgium would have won the World Cup. If he really tried, Belgium would have won the World Cup. But he didn't. He wasn't bothered. Jamal now. And I can't respect that. Mbappé has a big problem in how many games he's played. If you look at Mbappe's career right now, forget right now. If you look at Mbappe's career as a teenager, he played a lot more games as a teenager than Lionel Messi. But if you look at Messi at the same age as Mbappé right now, they've got about the same games. Why is that? Why did he fall behind Messi? Like, he had more at one point, now he's got less. Why? Because here is the truth, yeah? You played that many games as a teenager, your body is fucked. Mbappé should not have played as much as he did as a teenager. His body is ruined. By the time he's 28, he will be washed. I mean, players like Mbappé have reached the top of football. He plays for the best club in the world and has achieved so much. I can't see him being motivated to develop much further. Even if he is, he can't. He can't develop much further. If he had played less football as a teenager, his body would still be healthy and he could still develop. His body cannot develop. He cannot develop anymore. His body is kaput, bro. He's played way too much. Jamal! Oh, just right. He's played way too many minutes as a teenager. Way too many minutes. Like, look at how many injuries he has. Look at how many injuries he has. Compare that to Messi and Ronaldo. They played fuck all as teenagers. Nobody knew who Messi was when he was fucking 17 years old. But guess what? Lionel Messi at 21 years old, he could play every game every season. Because his body, bro, it was like an untouched temple. And people need to stop playing. Like, look at Lamine Yamal here. Lamine Yamal, cooking, bro. Absolutely just cooked Las Palmas here. Ran through 3 players. Lewandowski filled the 1-2. Absolutely cooked. Lamine Yamal will be washed by the time he's 26. Maybe 28. He is playing too much football. Get this kid on the fucking bench. The amount of football he is playing is ruining him. Have you seen McIdol? The Man City player? Like the under like 16, 17, 18, whatever. City player? I've not seen him, but I know who he is because he plays for like our academy. But I've not watched him, if that's what you mean. And Lewandowski just spells the ball there. It's great. Yeah, I've not watched him, but I know who you mean. Barcelona in by Barcelona. Going backwards here to Kubarsi. Now ball forwards. And down the right, Jamal collects the ball. And loses it. And now ball forwards by Las Palmas. Also, I saw a clip of him a few days ago. The ball shot way wide there. And he looked really good. Yeah, but that's just a clip, you know. That's just a clip. That is a very niche exception. Ibrahimovic was already a baller, by the way, before turning 30. Doesn't Ibrahimovic have like 20 league titles or something ridiculous like that? Ibrahimovic. He has a ridiculous amount of league titles, bro. Let's see. He's only got 1 La Liga title, really? Yeah, 5 Serie A. 4 Liga and 1 La Liga is 10. He's got 12 league titles, bro. 12 league titles, because he's got 2 Dutch league titles as well. The only thing he ain't won is the Champions League, bro. If he had stayed at a Liga with PSG, instead of going to Europa, into Man United, he would have won 20 league titles. Like, genuinely. Ibrahimovic was ridiculous, bro. In his prime? No. Not yet. In his prime, like, ball into the box here. In his prime, Ibrahimovic was ridiculous, but if Haaland manages his body very well, he can actually be kind of like Ibrahimovic, where he... Like, this is the thing people don't realize. If you look at the specific build of Ibrahimovic, tall, wide, muscular. He also didn't play that many minutes as a teenager. Did not play a lot of minutes as a teenager. If Erling Haaland, and Erling Haaland did not play a lot as a teenager either. If Erling Haaland can manage his body very well, which Man City will definitely do now that we have Marmoush, he can actually become kind of like Ibrahimovic. Not to the same extent, but like where he has a long longevity and gets really good like in his 30s. He can do that, I think. But there is luck involved with that, with injuries of course, but Ibrahimovic's prime is... he had a really good prime, basically. Ball on the right now with Jamal. I think he scored like 38 goals in a single season once. Yeah, 38 goals and 13 assists in 31 games. Like, Haaland is not on that level yet. But if we get a good squad around Erling Haaland next season, I think he could genuinely get 40, 45 goals. And then the assists, maybe 5. Maybe 5 assists. Pedri. Spills the ball. But he is getting there. He is getting there. Like, Haaland has improved. Liga, to be fair, but it's 31 games. 31 games for that amount of GA. And Ibrahimovic did a lot of stuff other than just GA. Like, he had more involvement off the ball than Haaland did. So, yeah, it's just Liga, but you know. But yeah, Haaland has been better. In the 4-peat season, Haaland was better than he was in the treble season. But he got injured. And that injury, we rushed him back. And immediately after that injury, he played shit because we rushed him back. And then he got rested, and after being rested, he started scoring at ridiculous rates again. He scored a goal every game except for the title-winning game. And I believe he got an assist in that one as well. So Haaland has actually been getting better. This season, he's been better than he was in the treble season and arguably the 4-peat season. Because he's just got so many goals with absolutely no service. So now imagine, next season, a good team around him. We manage his injury because we have players now to manage Haaland with. As long as he doesn't get injured, he will get 40 to 45 goals if he gets the right players around him. And then probably like 5 assists or something. Barcelona now. Ball on the right with Koundé. Into midfield. And ball left with Lopez head. Lopez into the box for Rafinha. That was a good piece of play there. Like Barcelona just have so many balls who can turn up in it. I mean, he hasn't had De Bruyne all season, so yes. Especially if we get Florian Wirtz, by the way. He has not had De Bruyne all season. Florian Wirtz will never reach prime De Bruyne level, or probably never. Maybe he will, but most likely Florian Wirtz will never reach that prime De Bruyne level. However, Florian Wirtz in his prime is better than De Bruyne post-prime. And if it's Florian Wirtz, together with Haaland, and Savinho, and Marmoush, who can all find him and all score the goals to take that load off of Haaland, and Foden, who can also find Haaland, and Oscar de Bob, who has proven himself to be capable of finding Haaland. I mean, there's so many options to find Haaland with, so losing De Bruyne is really not going to be the biggest issue to Man City. Because we're just fine without De Bruyne. And that's not taking anything away from De Bruyne. He's our greatest ever player. Haaland will overtake him, obviously, but yeah, at the moment he's still our greatest ever player. But we have just replaced him by getting multiple people to do what De Bruyne did on his own. Because let's be honest, we now have like 3-4 players to provide what De Bruyne provided on his own. But that's fine, because Erling Haaland is so good that in scoring that we can have less people controlling the game. Because Haaland will just drag all the defenders away. And we can control our game a bit more easily. What do you think of Isak? Alexander Isak? There are some people who believe he's better than Haaland. He's average. He's not that good. I would like to see him score 10 goals in a single season when playing against low blocks. Spoiler, he won't. If Haaland played against high blocks like Isak did, he would get hat-tricks almost every week. He would be on 30 goals already if he played against low blocks like or against high lines like Isak did. Isak is not that good. Like, blatantly, technically, he is not technically gifted. His crossing is not as good as Haaland's. Like, forget goals, yeah? Forget goals. Erling Haaland is a better all-round player than Isak. But it's easy to look good when you play against high lines. Erling Haaland is a better all-round player than Isak. Now add into the fact that Erling Haaland gets twice the GA, literally. I mean, it's... Alexander Isak, yeah? If he played for Man City, bro, Man City fans would want him out. Alexander Isak at Man City would have like 5 goals right now, with how shit we are. He's not that good. And people who think he is, I'm sorry, you're the Lulu. You've never watched the Bundesliga, clearly. Ball up pitch now by Las Palmas. Because so many people just simply don't understand the fact that simply because Haaland doesn't get involved a lot with build-up, doesn't mean he can't. He can do it, but Pep tells him not to. Ball forward straight to Rafinha. Rafinha down the left. Baldi. Baldi now. And, oh, poor passing here by Barcelona. Now Las Palmas try to play a ball through and it goes backwards from Kubartsi. Good defending there. Now Barcelona on the ball again. Yeah, probably. Now Yamal here. Isak over Haaland is the flavor of the reaction that he takes. Yeah, at the moment Haaland doesn't score 5 goals a game. People are like, oh, but Isak is better. Okay, fuck off, mate. Erling Haaland has scored more Premier League goals in his debut season than Isak did in his first 3 seasons. And Erling Haaland played against low blocks. Isak did not play against low blocks, did he now? Alexander Isak is not bad, but he's not good. Like if he went to Arsenal, he will not beat a good striker. He is not good enough to be Arsenal striker. Let's stand Man City. Like, look at Alexander Isak right now. Right now in the Premier League, Alexander Isak has 17 goals, 5 assists. So he's got 2 assists more than Haaland, 2 goals less. And he's got a better team around him than Haaland does. And he plays against high lines. He doesn't play against low blocks. Now, terrible free kick by Barcelona. Rafinha just banged the ball into that guy's face. He's also older than Haaland, by the way. He's also older than Haaland. Haaland is only 24. I've not seen Nico Gonzalez for multiple seasons. I have seen Bruno Guimaraes, so I would take Bruno Guimaraes, but we have Nico now, so we have Nico Gonzalez now, so it's fine. We could get Bruno Guimaraes, I suppose, as a replacement for the Gundogan, I guess, but that'd be a bit expensive, or for Kovacic, really. I guess if we got him for Kovacic replacements, that would be fine. Then we have a midfield of Nico Gonzalez, Rodri, Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, that midfield is not exactly creative, but it is very controlling. That won't work. That will not really work, will it? Bruno Guimaraes and Nico Gonzalez in the same team with Rodri. It would work if we didn't have Rodri, but Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Bruno Guimaraes, let's see how old this man is. 27. He turns 28 at the start of next season. So by next season he will be 28. So yeah. There's like 5 years left in that. 5-6 years, so that's not bad. RCA's B team is bottling it. Apparently. I think all the players we bring in the summer should be under 25. 25, like 25 is so young, bruv. Like, get me some experienced players in there. Get me some experienced players in there, you know? And like, 28 is not old. 28 is your prime player. 28 is proper prime. I don't really worry about the age. Like, as long as they're under 30, I don't worry about it. I just look at how good are they. Open 2-2 against Anderlecht Futures. Let's see here. Because I did make a thing, didn't I? Let's go back to my Google Docs. That's enjoyable. 1 second. No, not this account. I should have not done this on my other account. No, that's not what I wanted to open. There we go. So, I've got Barea in here. So, how old is Barea? Barea is 28, yeah. Barea, he's 28. I would love to have Barea, bro. As like a Kovacic replacement, bro. He would ball. He would absolutely ball. Rotate him with Gonzalez. Then Cambiasso for Kyle Walker. That would absolutely ball out, bro. I'm just seeing a replay here of a Vincent Kompany goal from back in 2000 and whatever. I'm gonna be honest, Gundo, Bernardo, KDB and Stones have ruined all the plays for me They seem so fragile and slow. Because we have managed them incredibly poorly. But Bernardo Silva should not be this bad. Because he has played too many games. He has been poorly managed. Gundogan is 35. De Bruyne is still a good player, but he just can't keep up anymore. If he comes off the bench, he's good, but if he starts, he can't keep up. And he's had that hamstring injury. He's also 34 at the end of the season, so... Stones... Stones is also 34, is he not? John Stones. He's only 30, okay. Yeah, that is wank, that is wank. Yeah, but... Nah. Like, Bernardo Silva and Stones are absolutely fucked because they were overplayed. But that is a Pep issue. That is a Pep Guardiola issue. For the rest, I mean, 35 years old and 34 years old. That is very acceptable ages to become washed. Stones and Ake are both 30, yeah, but how many times have we rushed Ake back out of injury? Every time you rush someone back from injury, they are more injury prone. So we have absolutely destroyed Stones and Ake ourselves. Stones and Ake would not be this injury prone if we did not keep rushing them back from injury. The reason we keep rushing them back from injury is because we have a small squad. We have a small squad because Pep Guardiola wants small squads. It's a Pep problem. It's not a problem of these players. Yeah. Which is Pep Guardiola's fault because Rodri was begging for a backup. If we got Bruno Guimaraes, let's say Bruno Guimaraes, in the summer, we would still be in a title race. Because let's be honest, Rodri will not be injured. And, okay, you can say all you want about, yeah, Rodri alone is not the problem. But he is a big part of the, lacking Rodri is a big part of the problem. And, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sign more players. You can complain about this stuff if you have players. But if you don't sign players, you can't complain about this. You can start complaining about this shit when you sign the players you need to sign. So it's on Pep, bro. It's on Pep. Like, with Rodri still here, people are like, it's not only Rodri. Of course it's not only Rodri. But a big part of these problems are Rodri lacking. Thinks he does contradict what he says. He's not using his brain. He's clocked out, bro. He's clocked out way long ago. He's clocked out way long ago, bro. He has not thought any logical thoughts for a long time, brother. He's just mentally not there. And it's sad, of course, but it's the truth. Full time, local in Thames 1-2-1 against Club Brugge's team. Barcelona has absolutely cooked, by the way, in this game, but they just can't fucking score, bruv. These men could not score in a bottle. Too many missed chances here by both sides, really. Yeah, Guardiola, he needs to stop playing football, man. He needs to get on the bench for 5 games, bro. But we can't bench him for 5 games, we've got no one. But he needs it, he desperately needs it, because otherwise, he will be washed by the time he is 30. Just like Bernardo and Stones. Being washed at 30 is not normal, bro, but we are just rushing these players back and back and back, and it's not healthy. Antwerp is winning 1-0 right now against Leuven. Yeah, against Leuven. He does. He absolutely overplays players. He absolutely does. Pep, his fetish of small squads is so outdated. Yeah, it's a fetish. That's what you can. That's he needs to stop being this small squad guy. I can't take him seriously at the moment. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's rough, you know. It's absolutely rough when we've got this many players just absolutely fucking struggling and stuff, you know. Constantly getting injured and stuff. And it's just not, you know what it is, it's just not good for these players to constantly get exposed to this kind of environment as well, because when these players, yeah, would you give the reason we signed Vitor Reis for extra money because we wanted him in January? No, because Real Madrid wanted him. And we were like, absolutely not, because Vitor Reis is the next generation guy. Like, he is not right now the guy. Right now, he will not be good. But Vitor Reis, he is incredibly good for a centre back at 18 years old, 19 years old. Centre backs don't become that level until they're 26. Centre backs have a later prime than the most of football. Like, a good defender will generally have their prime at 29, 30. Whereas good attackers will prime at 26, 27, right? So, we have bought him for the future. That means we need him to play few games. We need him to stay healthy until the future. So, he will play games, he will develop, he will win trophies, and he will improve. But at the moment, he's not going to play all the games, and he's not going to be there for the big moments yet. He will be one day, but not at the moment. Nah, they didn't want him. They looked into him, but they did not want him. They did not want him that badly. They wanted him, but not very badly, you know. It's like how we wanted Declan Rice. Like, we looked at him, and we thought, not really. That's fair. That is fair. Spurs is incredibly bad, though, going forwards. If we play a bit more defensively against Spurs, we could actually be just fine by playing Vitor Reis against them. So, I think we might be fine. I think we might be fine if we play Vitor Reis against Spurs, you know? By the way, guys.
What phase is Emery in?
Lee Gunnard is in a world-class emergency meeting right now. World-class meltdown. I beg Arsenal just barely finish fourth, you know? Just so narrowly finishing fourth. Now that would be delirious, that would be tasty. They're doing an interview here with Lavia. Is that Lavia? I don't think it is. Do you think Arteta will get sacked? Nah, bro. They could, bro. They could. That guy could finish 17th and he will not be sacked. Arsenal Football Club has the same fan base we do. A pathetic one. A fan base that wants to be a small club, basically. How the fan base is the same. And it's not old or young yet, it's simply English culture. And English culture is so fucking terrible, bro. Big clubs, you know why English big clubs don't exist? There's only 2 big teams in the entirety of English football. Entire English football only has 2 big teams. Liverpool and Man United. The only 2 big teams in English football. Liverpool was shit for 30 years. They won a Champions League, but other than that, they were shit. And Man United is shit now. The only 2 big clubs in England. In La Liga, they have Barcelona, they have Atletico Madrid, they have Real Madrid. And Athletic Bilbao is also a big club, of course, not performing very well recently. In Serie A, they have Napoli, they have Internazionale, Juventus, and AC Milan. And Bundesliga, they have Bayern München. And actually, did you know that Nuremberg has like more league titles than Dortmund? Yeah, that's a fun fact. So, there's not that many big English teams. It's only 2 big teams in England. And those big teams, they're falling off. They are absolutely falling off. And Man City will be the same once these owners leave. Because the fan base will not have the standards. Bucks are gonna do something in the second half. You will think that they got a few chances. The way they fuck up chances is so weird, bro. Like, just shoot a ball in it. These men just... They're trying to get the perfect goal. Just shoot the ball, bro. Just grab your foot and shoot. They've been playing well, Barcelona, but it's been very good to watch so far, but they just can't score. Do you know Big Steve? You mean, like, personally? I don't know him personally, but I do know who he is. But yeah, I've never met Big Steve, if that's what you mean. Dani Olmo coming off the bench, bro. Dani Olmo is a baller as well, isn't he? He has such a baller here, Olmo. He's about to come on. Watch Dani Olmo. He'll get an assist to Lewandowski. Dani Olmo assist to Lewandowski. He's the top scorer, by the way, in the Euros. Dani Olmo. They got such a good deal with Dani Olmo, I can't lie. He's apparently not got no single assist yet this season, so he's got 5 goals, not a single assist. He has got an assist in the Champions League, a goal and an assist, and 2 in the Copa del Rey. No, I meant if you knew who he was. He said before that he missed League 1 football. Yeah, you told me that earlier. You told me that in the previous stream. I've not found that clip yet. I was trying to find that clip. I was trying to find it, but I've not found it yet. I'll try to find it though. Almost would start at Arsenal. He probably would, actually. He probably would. He's better than anything they've got for the attacking midfield, because Odegaard is an 8. He's not an attacking midfielder. If they had Olmo at Arsenal, they would play with Partey. They would play Partey, Odegaard, and then Olmo. That's what they would play. Have you heard what Nunez said about Sporting? No, I haven't. You mean Mateus Nunez or Darwin Nunez? And second half has kicked off. I haven't heard, actually. Long ball by Las Palmas is headed away. Now ball... just barely kept in play, yes. Rafinha has kept the ball just narrowly in play. Actually, no, he hasn't. It's outfield thrower. Never mind. Las Palmas on the ball. He said he would like to return to Sporting again. Well, at least we're getting rid of him. Good riddance. Yeah, Mateus Nunez, enjoy your Premier League that you picked up. And go back to Sporting. Bye-bye. Good riddance. Good riddance. he's won a trophy there. He's won 2 league titles in his career. He's won 2 league titles, 2 league cups, a Portuguese Super Cup. Like, he's collected some trophies, isn't it? You know what it is, yeah? Mateus Nunes is decent off the bench, but we pay him too much money for being just a bench player. Yeah. Yeah, maybe he's talking about like in the future. Maybe he's not talking immediately next season. I think Nunez will still play at Man City if I'm being honest, but like as a B player. He'll play against like Ipswich Town and stuff like that. And in the Cups games. Jamal, can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he can. And Jamal can't hold on to it. Because we were panicked. We had no midfielders. Because we did not buy anyone for 2 seasons in a row. And then Rodri got injured and we got panicked. And we bought Mateus Nunes. That is why. Now ball... terrible pass. Terrible pass. And credits to Mateus Nunes, he went in a fucking riot in order to come play for Man City. He wanted to play for Man City. Credit to him. But he's just not good enough. Like, that's a simple truth. He's just not good enough to play for Man City. They're warming up here, the Barca players. Barcelona now ball on the left here with Kubarsi. There's an attendance of 30,000 here at Gran Canaria. Pedri. Down the right with Jamal again. Jamal. Cutting inside, chips the ball into the box. Oh, that's this. That's. Las Palmas now losing the ball and winning it back quickly. Ball down left here by Las Palmas. Cutting inside again. Chipping the ball over the top, it's cleared. Las Palmas trying to cut inside again. Shot is blocked. It's out throw in. Now throw in to Barcelona. Ball into the box, cleared. And the ball goes backwards now. Do you think Pep will come up with something new? I saw your last video where you said he's a revolutionary coach. Don't you think there's a small chance that Pep will invent something new? Or at least do something that works? He was a revolutionary coach. Because he had revolutionary ideas. However, you only have a revolution once. Like Pep Guardiola, he was a revolutionary coach, by all means. He's not gonna do it all over again. He's not gonna revolutionize football all over again. Because he revolutionized football with the ideas he mustered over a lifetime. He's not gonna do that all over again. Like, that is simply not happening. And that is not a dig at Pep. But it's simply not happening. The only way that Pep Guardiola becomes a good manager again is if he becomes above average tactically and becomes incredible man management wise. Because when you're a coach who has achieved what Pep Guardiola has achieved, you can inspire players. But he has to learn that his tactics are no longer the bread and butter of his game. The tactics will never be what sets him apart again. He has to become more like Alex Ferguson. That's how he has to change. He's not going to become a tactical genius all over again. Yamal now, ball into Kundi again. And it's cleared. This game still being 0-0 is a shock, by the way. Now it's just still 0-0. What I fear the most is that this summer we will sign players for 400, 500 million and then we'll play well again. But if we can't get the team to perform without a world-class squad, I think we have the wrong manager. I don't mind if we spend a lot of money and we perform good again, because here's the thing. Pep Guardiola only has 2 years left on his contract. That world-class squad won't become shit in 2 years. And whoever comes in after Pep will get a world-class squad. So, if he can only perform with a world-class squad, and we're willing to give him a world-class squad, that is fine. My problem is I don't know if he can perform with a world-class squad. Not to the level he needs to at the very least. Barcelona have been awful, by the way, second half. Barcelona with another throw in here. Yeah, Barcelona need to fix up, man. This game is starting to become a bit of a slog. Have you seen the situation with Pep's assistant that maybe fans who want him fired? The assistant is not the biggest problem. If he's not good enough, fire him. If he's good enough, don't fire him. Not my biggest concern. Maybe he's shit. Maybe he isn't. I don't know. I don't know. They say they argue constantly and that he doesn't help Pep at all. Thank you for sticking in today, Wim, and I'll see you on the next one, as always. Yeah, that could be true. That could be true. Maybe. Maybe he's shit. Maybe he'll get fired. I don't think he's the biggest problem, but if he's not good, get someone else. That's not really what I'm concerned about. That is not really what I'm concerned about. Just keep everyone at the club competent, I suppose. That's all I can say about that. But I really need to fucking do something here before I fall asleep. Before I fall asleep watching this, Barca need to fucking score or something. Ball backwards again by Barca. Yeah, bruh. Fucking cross the ball, bro. I know you all can't finish, but it's just cross the ball anyways. Ball crossed in now, it's into the hands of the goalkeeper, Ted from Las Palmas. I actually have somewhat controversial question. I've only asked Pep Glazer so far, but would you say that Pep ruins wingers or makes them better? Some think he ruins them because he limits their play, he limits their creativity. I hate you with what he's done with Thierry Henry, with what he's done with, well, pretty much every winger. He's had Grealish, stuff like that, but he's also had wingers he's allowed a lot, from Sane, Lionel Messi, Müller. He played Müller as a winger for that time, so it's a bit mixed. He's allowing Savinho to be free, so I think if Pep lays off of Savinho, that Savinho will be just fine. So he can, I think he can ruin wingers at times, but he doesn't necessarily do so. To be fair to him, he doesn't always ruin wingers. Sometimes he does, but sometimes he doesn't. Which isn't very great, but it's better than always fucking them up, isn't it? Yamal is trying to take on this team all on his own here. About 30 minutes left in this game. Throw in by Barcelona. Ball thrown backwards. If Pep ruins Savinho, I'll never forgive him. I see Savinho as a top 20 talent, to be honest. Yeah, Savinho is incredible, isn't he? The assists he has given to Haaland this season are ridiculous. Yeah, but that's a big thing to lack as well. He really needs to fix up clinicality-wise. Pedri now trying to find Baldi, it's cleared. Like, a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on actually being clinical. Lacking a clinicality is incredibly big. Like, no matter how good you are, if you aren't clinical enough, you're gonna be shit. Like, he's picking up goals. Like, he's still young. GA can come with time. So let's give him time, Savinho. Now throw in here from Las Palmas. Let's see what Las Palmas does here. And another throw in for Las Palmas. This game might be a boring 0-0, by the way. That's the way it's going. It was a good first half, to be fair, but, you know. Savinho won't be ruined. Pep is allowing him to take players on. He didn't do that when Grealish first arrived. Yeah, when Grealish first arrived, Grealish was already told to play his specific role, wasn't he? So Grealish found that perfect middle note between taking players on and being a decoy player. In the treble season. Oh, Rafinha has, Yamal, sorry, has cooked it. He's gotten a ball into Rafinha now! Who's put it wide? Oh, Yamal cooked that, bro. Yeah, I think Savinho will be fine. I think he'll get better with time. Rafinha needed to get out on target at least. Yeah. Really good ball in there by Yamal. Should have gotten it on target. If he couldn't score it from that, that's fair, but get it on target at least. Now ball up the pitch by the Las Palmas goalkeeper. And they fall right back, Barcelona. Olmo into Yamal. Yamal still. Gets it back to Olmo. Olmo cuts over it and scores! Bro. Wait on our plates like this, bruv. Did you just see that, bro? Oh my days, they cooked these lots for dinner, bruv. Oh my god. Look at Jamal, bro. He has been balling out this second half. He got that such a good ball into fucking Olmo, by the way. Olmo just fucking cooked that defender. Sent him straight to Hawaii, bruv. That defender, he was on holiday. And such a fucking finish as well. Wait on outplays like this. Look at this goal, bro. Olmo gets the ball, goes past the center circle, gets it into Jamal. Look at this. Jamal. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna cook you. I'm gonna get a perfect ball into Olmo here, and he's gonna... Wait on outplays like this, bro. When is the last time we have scored a goal like this? He sent that man into early retirement, bruv. Ankles twisted, you know. Look at this fucking defender from Las Palmas. He doesn't know what world he is in. I could see Palmer leaving Chelsea in the summer. There are rumors that he has a clause in his contract that if Chelsea don't qualify for the Champions League, he could leave. Really. They have cooked here, Barcelona. They have cooked. You don't see that in the Premier League, do you now? Don't see that in the Prem. Wait a minute. What? I accidentally pressed F11, which opens a full screen on my OBS, because I have fat fucking fingers, and then I was stargazed. Now ball into Jamal, and ball backwards again. Olmo, good first touch, leaves the ball with Pedri, and now ball back down the left. I think Chelsea will... Oh, sorry. I think Chelsea would sign Cole if the price is right. Or Real Madrid. Okay, yeah, Real Madrid. I don't think he's that good. Real Madrid is not that good. Or sorry. Cole Palmer is not that good. Cole Palmer is very good. He's not Real Madrid good. Olmo might as well be a false 9. Yeah, he's not... he is a salt midfielder. He's not got an assist this season, but he's a salt midfielder. Rafinha ball into the box and what is this, Jamal? Jamal kind of... that was salmonella there by Jamal. He wasn't cooking. They're gonna score again here, so watch Danny Olmo pick up his first assist of the season in this game. Barcelona winning La Liga. Yes, I do think that Barcelona will... It's either Barcelona or Atletico Madrid. I don't think Real Madrid will win La Liga. They have too many problems. Like, they struggled against us when we were shit. So that shows you how not great Real Madrid is at the moment. So I do think Barcelona will win it. But if you look at the squad that Atletico Madrid have, I think they might win the Champions League. If they get past Real Madrid in the Champions League, they're winning it. Like, unironically. If Atletico Madrid gets past Real Madrid, they are winning the Champions League. Cole Palmer is a bit overrated, but he's only 22, so that's fair enough. No. He's a very inconsistent player. McBurney coming off for Mata, sorry. Not Matata. And Molero getting hooked, bruv. Molero coming off for the Campania. Or sorry, it's Sugo coming off for Campania, and Molero is coming off for Fuster. Man like Fuster, bruv. Las Palmas. Ball into midfield, and now to the left centre back here. The long ball headed away by Kunde, and poor touch there by Pedri, I believe, in the midfield. Oh, that's a wild challenge. That's probably a free kick. It's not a given. Now ball up the pitch, upward control, and ball going backwards again. Las Palmas now shot, oh, just wide. Shot from distance there, went just wide. They're still pressing up Las Palmas here. Yeah, I've seen the replay 5 times now. Can you show the pitch, please? Do you guys hate it when they keep showing the replay of the same thing over and over again, like from 20 different angles? I've seen it, thank you. Can you please show me the pitch now? It'll be cooking gas. Ball on the left here with Baldi into Rafinha, across the pitch, and oh! Oh, Yamal. Oh, that could have been the goal to finish this game off, bruv. Oh, nah, he should have scored that. Las Palmas gonna stink out a draw. Nah, Barcelona's winning this. They are cooking on gasoline, bro. Long ball now, headed backwards by Barcelona. A bit of a weird header, but Barcelona hold on to the ball here. Now into midfield with Pedri onto Olmo. Olmo, a good ball forwards to Yamal. Yamal gets brought down here. That's going to be a free kick. Yo, Alf, what's our best lineup for tomorrow? Depends on fitness. Let's take out the lineup builder. Give me a second. Here. And let me make sure to share my screen as well. Wait, where is it? 433, there we go. Show screen. There we go. So, let's see this free kick first by Barcelona, by the way. Because Barca is about to take a free kick. I don't want to miss that. I mean, Eriksen is obviously going to start. Rafinha standing over the free kick. Takes it short, that's a dead free kick. Oh, Las Palmas could counter here. They lose it up the pitch instead. Yamal now. Yamal has to score. Come on, do Yamal, bruv, shoot. Shoot, brother. Why are you not shooting? Yamal now back on the ball. Oh, he's cooked here, Yamal. Now ball into Lewandowski, and he's headed it straight on target. Straight on the goalkeeper. So, I think we'd have Husanov and Diaz at centre back, mostly out of necessity. Thank for the Diol left back. Striker, let's assume Haaland is fit, and then we'll do without Haaland. So if Haaland is fit, then it's probably like Gonzalez here in midfield. Nico Gonzalez. This guy. I don't know why he's not registered at Man City yet, but okay. Then Kovacic, because he's our best ultimate midfielder. Either Kovacic or De Bruyne, you can't have them both. So in this case we don't have De Bruyne. De Bruyne is on the bench. So then Foden here on the left for the reasons I've discussed in my preview. And then right wing you have Savinho because he's cooking. And right back is a, well, right back is a problem. We don't have good right backs. Nah, Doku is not good when he starts. It's not good when he starts. When he comes off the bench he's good, but he doesn't really put in good shifts when he starts. And so we need Foden. We need Foden to rotate with Marmoush the way he did into game against Newcastle. Because he was just so weak. Liverpool's weakness is so obvious a blind man can see it. Liverpool's weakness cannot be exploited by someone who cannot pass or shoot. He can get past his fullback easily, but he can't shoot or pass. But bro, Doku will get past him 1,000 times, and not a single one of those times will he find Haaland. Not a single one of those times will he get the correct shot or pass off. So it doesn't matter that Doku can get past him if he can't do anything once he gets past him. Foden won't get past him, but Doku won't do anything either. Foden can rotate and go into central midfield here when Marmoush steps in. And that's a lot more solid. And Kovacic driving up the pitch, by the way, has a shot from distance. Doku doesn't have that. And if you want Doku to start, bro, Foden has been shit this season. Doku has not been good either this season when he's played. Balde going up the pitch now into Lewandowski, who shoots over the bar. Because Doku has played earlier this season, he was not good then. Bro, Doku has also played this season and he's been the same. We can't just say about Foden what we've also said about Doku and then pretend we've never said it about Doku. Doku's been dog shit, bro. Every time he starts, he's terrible. He's better when he comes off the bench. And he's better when he plays right wing. When he plays right wing, he's a lot better than when he plays left wing. So if you want to have him left wing, sure, but Savinho, I mean, people were talking about Savinho going into midfield. Well, Marmoush is going to want to go into this half space, so is Savinho going to go midfield? Or do we put Doku here and then Doku goes into midfield? Neither of which is functional. That's not what. That's Champions League. So he's played 4 games less. He's got a whole 4 goals less and a whole assist less. These Doku Glazers. Now he's not a Doku Glazer. He's not a Doku Glazer. Respect to Ahmed, bro. Respect to Ahmed. He's always in here. Well, not always. He's been a bit busy recently with university, right? But respect. But my problem is with Doku, he just gets into positions and he can't do anything with those positions. Like, he does everything except easy parts right, but he can't find a finish. If Doku could cut a ball back competently, I would play him, but he can't cut a ball back competently. You are losing midfield battles. Third midfield is not that good, to be honest. Third midfield has been getting cooked recently. So they are out of form at the moment, but I mean, well, right back. Let's worry about right back first, because this is not great. Whether we put Doku here or Foden, it's not great. Who the fuck do we put right back, bro? Who do we put right back? Because Akanji and Stones are injured. I don't want Mateus Nunes right back. Barcelona on the ball now. Rico Lewis is kind of forced, isn't it? It's kind of forced. Unless we want to put Guardiol. Like, unless we want to put, like, O'Reilly left back, but that's incredibly risky against, like, Liverpool. And then we can just... I mean, we can play McAtee left wing, I suppose, but I'm not sure if that would be great. I mean, McAtee can do the same role as Foden, I suppose, but I'm not sure. I mean, you can say that about every Man City player then. Scott Carson, maybe. You know what? I've got a better idea. I've got a better idea. I'm sure we will all love this, guys. Grealish! Super Jack, you know. Guardiola left central defensive midfield, Grace left centre back, Hussard right centre back, Diaz middle. So a back three. A back three. With Victor Hayes starting. I mean, that is fair. That is fair. We will just do. We'll just do McAtee. Not because I want McAtee to play, but because this is either Foden or Doc, whoever you prefer. So we can have Victor Hayes in here, then have Husanov right back, but that is very experimental against Liverpool. If Halt is not fit, so assuming Halt is not fit, then I would do it a bit differently. This is what I will do if Halt is not fit. I would have Marmoush up top, De Bruyne here. I'd have Doku. I guess I would have to have Doku left wing then. And I'd start either Foden or, let's see here, Foden or Grealish in central midfield. That's what I will do if Haaland is not fit. Rico has been decent at times, but most of the times he's horrible. Defensively especially, he's not good, is he? He's not good when defending. Ball down the right here, Las Palmas. Into the box, it's cleared by Barcelona. Las Palmas, ball down the right. Come on, cross it in. And it's a good defending there by Barca. It's out for a corner now. Anyhow, I guess that's the lineup I will do if Haaland is not fit. Which will be unfortunate, by the way, if he's not fit. Because he's carried us this season. He's mad carried us. We would generally not be top 10 if Erling Haaland didn't. If we swapped Erling Haaland for Kun Aguero, like prime Kun Aguero for Haaland this season, bro, we will generally not be top 10. And that is not a dig on Aguero. That's just how bad we've been. And how hard he has carried us. But he didn't play against Madrid. Unless he came off the bench. Unless you mean the first leg. The first leg, I guess you mean. He didn't play in the second leg against Madrid. Yeah, he wasn't great. He was just kind of decent. Which I guess is fair enough, but yeah. We need better than decent. We need better than decent. Especially against Liverpool. Yeah, first leg. This game is going to end 1-0, I think. This game is going to end 1-0. They're still checking here on VAR if it's a penalty or if it's offside. But they'll give it offside because Barcelona is the big club. And that's how things roll. Big club bias, guys. All the big clubs profit from it. And all the big clubs blame each other. If you were offered 20-30 million for the McAtee, would you have accepted it? Yes, because Pep won't play him. Maybe a bit more. I think we can get more for McAtee. But 30-40 million I would accept. 20-30 million I would not. 20-30 is a bit too little. Yeah, they're still checking this for a penalty. I don't think this will be given though. If they give this penalty, I'll be surprised. Won't Xabi Alonso want McAtee? I'm not sure. Xabi Alonso has scouted for McAtee. They've asked for him, but that doesn't mean they want him, you know. Like, clubs scout all the time. Clubs check out players all the time, isn't it? That don't mean they want them yet. If we don't Spurs match with obvious game plan, 40% counter-attack against high line, leave him in London. Pep, you mean? Yeah. It's very obvious. It's very obvious how to beat Tottenham Hotspur. So if we somehow don't beat Tottenham Hotspur, yeah, bruv. Maybe we should include McAtee and swap deal for words. I mean, yeah, that was the idea, wasn't it? That was the idea. I mean, they would have someone at least there, then. I think we'd still have to pay like 120 million. If we had that like swap deal. Which I guess is fine, we have the money. As long as we just get something going at the very least, you know. PG coming off for De Jong. Ferran coming off for coming on, sorry, for Yamal. Yeah, they're now worrying about next game. What is the next game for Barcelona? What is Barcelona's next game? Matches, let's see. They have a Copa del Rey semi-final against Atletico Madrid. And after that, they play against Copa Catalunya as well, by the way, apparently. Yeah, after that, they play Sociedad and then Benfica in Champions League. They will destroy Benfica, by the way. Watch Benfica get absolutely ruined by Barcelona. This game, though, Barcelona have not been clinical at all. That's a bit of the problem with Barcelona. One game they scored every chance and every half a chance they get. The next game they just can't finish, isn't it? They really need to fix up there. Who do you think will win the Champions League this year? So my prediction is that it's either going to be Internazionale or it's going to be Barcelona. But if Atletico Madrid get past Real Madrid, which I don't think will happen, but if they do, I think Atletico Madrid will win it. And the reason is, by the time that we get to like the semi-final, Atletico Madrid won't be in a title race anymore. All the other teams will be. And Atletico Madrid have a very good squad. They will full sense that Champions League and they will play some ridiculous games. They're not the best team, but it just feels like it might be their year this time. So I'm going to go with Atletico Madrid if they get past Real Madrid, which is a big if. I don't think Madrid is winning it this year. I think they're a bit too inconsistent this season. I think they'll have their moment where they just flop Real Madrid. I think they'll just have that one moment, Real Madrid, where it doesn't click and they'll fall out. I don't think Liverpool will win it either, because I think they will have the same problem. I think Liverpool may even be surprised by PSG. I think PSG, if they're lucky, could get like a win at home to Liverpool and surprise them, and then stink out a draw at Anfield. Because they'll be worried about the league, of course. They don't want to bottle the league title. Arsenal need to put on pressure, though, for that to happen. De Jong now on the ball. And ball backwards. Down the right now. And oh, ball forward. See, it's not a great ball forward. It's into the hands there of Las Palmas goalkeeper. You're forgetting about Zori's FC, bruv. Yeah, you know what the thing is, yeah? After, let's look at the at the stage here. Champions League bracket. After we play Aston Villa, who we can beat. I'm not saying we will beat them, but we can beat them. Like, let's assume Club Brugge beat Aston Villa. PSG, there is like a 10% chance Club Brugge actually get past them. So then you're in the semi-finals suddenly. Let's say you're against Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. Club Brugge has beaten Atletico Madrid home and away in a single season before. So if it's a home win and a draw away, which has happened before in a group stage, then suddenly you're in a final. And teams tend to win the Champions League into the second final, which should be the second final for Club Brugge. So I'm not saying it will happen, but it actually could, realistically speaking. But it's a very, very slim chance. Like it's a 0.01% chance. I hope Arsenal faces Madrid, just to keep them even more humble. And ball down the left here, Baldi across the net. Yeah, I want them to face Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid too. I want them to face either of the Madrids, because I want Julian Alvarez to score against them. Because I don't think he scored against Arsenal when he was a City player, right? I want Alvarez to score against them as a Atletico player. And I also want them to get destroyed by Real Madrid. So either one of them is fine, as long as they don't win the game. Or the tie. They can win a game, but not the tie. Ball down the right now, it's Koundé. Rafinha. Rafinha into the box, it's so backwards. This ball. It's headed backwards again. Now over the pitch by Las Palmas. It's after a throw-in now. Las Palmas leaves the ball here. And ball is thrown in. Barcelona high pressure and ball backwards again. Las Palmas there, the goalkeeper holding onto the ball. And now up the pitch. It's headed away again by Barcelona. 8 minutes of stoppage time. What are these men smoking? This game's seen fuck all stoppages, bro. Ball headed on. And Las Palmas now, offside. Free kick to Barcelona. Asensio and Rashford are the new ballers at Aston Villa. That's, like I've said for a long time, Marcus Rashford is still a good player. Not a great player, but a good player. But he's just been poorly managed. And now it's starting to show, isn't it? Time-wasting masterclass loading. 2 assists for Rashford. I've not really watched Villa, to be honest, but yeah. Aston Villa. They won 2-1 they did win 2-1 against Chelsea, isn't it? Aston Villa is like picking up form right at the worst time, isn't it? Well, it's 1 win in 5 to be fair. Ball into the box now. Headed backwards. And now shot takes a deflection. Ball at the edge of the area now bouncing around. It's headed away by Barcelona. Oh, terrible passing Las Palmas. Now ball forwards and can Barcelona trap it? No, they can't. Lewandowski has been having a howler this game, I can't lie. Lewandowski is somehow the top goal scorer, by the way, in this league. Yeah, 20 goals. 20 goals and 2 assists. Las Palmas, ball forwards. And it's just gonna... Oh, what is this goalkeeper doing? Chesney should have been brave there, I think. Ball out for the throw-in now. Chesney should have been brave and gone for that ball. Now let's see what they do on the throw-in here. Ball thrown into the box, it's headed away. And now ball on the edge of the area on the offside. Offside. Chelsea is terrible. Any team can win against them at this point. They are at the stage we were at earlier this season. Everyone was beating Man City as well for a time. So yeah. Skill issue, I suppose. Skill issue. And ball headed backwards. It's cleared now by Las Palmas. Arsenal, Bournemouth and Chelsea have lost. And United has remained 15th. Apparently, Pep Guardiola has never lost at the Etihad against Liverpool in Premier League games. Very specific, I know. Ball backwards now. De Jong. And now ball down the right again. Kunde. He also never lost 4 league games in a row, and he did that this season. Now Kunde again. Olmo. Come on, do something, bro. Yeah, Olmo, don't spell it. Ball into the box now. Lewandowski can't get there. Oh, terrible passing here by Barcelona. They shouldn't pass that fast. That's offside. Really good finish, show by Ferran, but he is offside. It's actually impressive how City can be above them all even into the worst season. Yeah, it's ridiculous how Man City is top 5 or top 4. And it's solely because Haaland has carried. Haaland has carried, and so has Guardiola. It's actually onside, yeah, oh my days. That's at Las Palmas defender has had a howler. There you go. 2-0. Game done. Game done. They've played a really good game, Barcelona, but the finishing has been awful. Awful finishing, you know. And they've invited pressure upon themselves. They need to finish more clinically in the Champions League club. If they're going to play against Benfica like this, they might get cooked. Guys. Wrong screen. Wrong screen. Arsenal, how many trophies do you have? Oh, right, none. The last time Arsenal won a trophy was like 5 years ago. Yikes. At least we might win an FA Cup. Send off some of the deadwoods with an FA Cup. Thank you for your service. Here's an FA Cup medal. And bye-bye. You know, just like that. Ball into the box. Oh, it's a good ball into the box by Las Palmas. It's after Robin. So Barcelona have gone top of the league. They've taken a bit of a roundabout way to doing it, but they're top of the league now. Not a good display, finishing-wise. Very good general play, I suppose. Defensively, they were solid as well. Las Palmas haven't created too much, to be fair. But defensively, they were solid, Barcelona. Yeah, 30 seconds left in this game. I don't think they'll score. And if they do score, they're not scoring twice. All they're working for now is consolation and a goal difference. De Jong. De Jong was so talked about once upon a time, wasn't he? But he's kind of fallen off, hasn't he, De Jong? Like, he's just had injuries, I suppose, throughout his career. I believe he's 27 now, or 28. He's won league titles and stuff, to be fair to him. How many league titles has De Jong won? Let me check that. If you said something to me in the last minute, I didn't hear it. I had to get something to drink. Well, I laughed at Arsenal, but nothing important. I always laugh at Arsenal, but Arsenal always catches strays with me. Arsenal always catching strays, you know. Now Lewandowski again. Lewandowski going forwards into Olmo into Balde, who has to score. Oh, it's really good defending. That is incredible defending there by Las Palmas. This man was slipping. Over here. Now ball up the pitch. Is that game done? Not yet. Not yet. And there you go. That is full time, yeah. Barcelona, woeful finishing, I can't lie. Woeful finishing. They should have decided that game much, much earlier. Like, they need to get control over these games, you know. They can't be that tragic. Dani Olmo was man of the match, by the way. Never in a million years. Should be Lamine Yamal. He had a horrible first half, but second half, Yamal cooked, bruv. But, these man of the match awards, by the way, they're voted on. So that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing. Like, if you have any fan voted award, it's always gonna be bullshit, because it's just a popularity. It's just a popularity thing, isn't it? It's just a popularity thing at that stage. McIdol. Something. Something about McIdol is coming up, I suppose. Yeah, exactly, Rosa. Their finishing is god awful, bro. If they play like that against Benfica, they will get destroyed. But you know what the thing is with Barca, this team? This team turns up in the big games. This is just a very solid team, you know. This is an incredible team. They will win. They will win. Like, I know they've already won the Supercopa this season, but they'll win another major trophy, I think, this season. They're just so incredible. Whenever I watch them, they cook, bro. And I thought that they would die out as the season went on, and they did have their dip, to be fair to them. But they have limped on, and they keep playing really good football. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that here after this stream, but my opinions will be a bit dead, because I don't rate youth players that highly. I think YouTube blocked my message. Yeah, that's possible. YouTube, by the way, I have these streams installed on don't moderate anything, and YouTube still auto-moderates stuff because it's fucking YouTube and they love to take the piss, isn't it? Thank you, YouTube. Absolutely pointless for you to do that, but anyhow. Excuse me. I need to get my fucking throat checked out, Griff. My throat is killing me right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the doctor to get my throat checked out. But yeah, anyhow, thank you for watching. I'm gonna redirect you guys to Not In My Lifetime podcast with Luke, so go over to him, tell him Alfred. I'll see you guys on the next one.